Here we are, take 2. Because the other guy's got like a full thing. So here's the Z-Blue crew. They're gonna meet up. Here's Wrath Babylon. Barbiel's clowning around, and Shiku's like, "Shut the fuck up! I hate you. You're an awful clown, and you're awful." And he finds him repulsive. Strauss speaks, but we don't understand what he's saying. And Shiku's like, "No, Strauss, I'm not gonna do a fight." He's like, "Good." And he's like, "Yeah, I know that our boss would punish us now. Chill out, Barbiel." And then Australis comes over, and he's the Emperor. The guy who's like, "Yeah, good, because if you were naughty, I'd beat you all up." Now Suzune's like, "You want to go meet everybody in the hangar?" "Yeah, we do." And she's like, "Glad to see that you're improving." And yeah, he's like, "I heard there's new people. I want to go meet them." She's like, "Great. Glad that to see you're changing, becoming more open." And then internally, she says that she's sad that his heart is not only open only for her anymore. It's opening for other people. And then she goes, "Actually, that's really fucked up for me to think that. No, nothing. Let's go." So, Camille mentions that they met up with Celestial Being right after they left the Macross Quarter and Tuhade Danan. He mentions that Neo Zeon Commander is full frontal still, and they went to North America to stop the Empire's army while investigating Neo Zeon. Amuro says that the Empire didn't target Neo Zeon at all, and that makes us think there's a link between the Empire and Neo Zeon. And they did some investigation, and Camille said that the theory was true because he fought Gyunye and got the info, and Amuro says they're able to get the new Gundam and save Chan from Neo Zeon. Amuro says that Neo Zeon and the Earth Federation are connected with the Chrono, are cooperating with the Empire, and that's a pile of shit. But not everybody in the Federation is on the side of the Empire, such as Lieutenant Mannequin and Major Graham, being Patrick Mannequin. Like, his name still listed as a cooler sir, even though his name is Patrick, is his first name, and his surname's Mannequin now. But Graham and Patrick are back. Camille says they then conquered the central base in North America, but Barbiel appeared and they failed. And Camille says, but Zero came just in time so everyone was able to escape. Callan then says, talks about how they fought with old members of the Black Knights along with the Preventers, and Sosuke, for some reason, is glad to see that Wufei's here. And Wufei says he won't have any doubts and he'll fight for true peace. Ryoma's also, he joined up with Zero at the same time, and he decided to quit his job as janitor of Jendai High. Chidori says that Onuki, the old janitor man who tried to murder them with a chainsaw because they ate his fish, was worried about Ryoma. He says, tell him sorry, if things settle down, then I'd like to come back. Roger and Chiriko were supporting the Black Knights in New Japan, and C2 tells everybody that they failed protecting New Japan and had to run away from Barbiel. Noin says Barbiel used his sphere power to increase the anger in the civilians around towards Zero, and Zero said that he promised never to use his Gaius again, but he had no choice but to use it to get them to not fucking kill themselves on him, and he feels real bad about it. And then once they left New Japan, Zero and everybody else hooked up with Camille. Kira as well teamed up with Camille at all while protecting Audrey, you know, and Relina. But Sidril appealed and ordered Relina, Nunnally, Marina and Kigali to surrender. Come on, Camille. Here's Camille. Camille then says that they failed to protect Orb, and Asa and others were captured. Banaji and Riddy managed to escape with Minerva by going to space, and they met Char and the members of the Rock Island. And Char was going around gathering space noise who were against Neo Zeon, and Kess was like, "Yeah, I love Char. I work for him. I back him up. He's good." And here's Nigel. Nigel introduced himself as the ace pilot of the Rock Island, and Camille says that they were attacked. by Merida, and she's been brainwashed by Chronos, part of the Earth Federation, and she was piloting a black unicorn. And that's like, yeah, there. She's like, black unicorn. And then Bernardi says that they were able to rescue Merida with help from Zinneman, but really went MIA in the battle. And then afterwards, Shah, Merida, and Zinneman remained in the colonies, and Full Frontal declared himself as the true ruler of Earth now that the Federation was weak. And he apparently announced an alliance with the Gaia Empire because he's a pile of shit. And then Chien and Kira mentioned that they found out that Coordinator's genetic modification technology was apparently also been announced as part, like, due to the Gaia Empire. No, yeah, it was given. Yeah, it was given from Chrono's reformative side, so it's good. It wasn't from the conservatives; it's from the reformers. And Zaft ended up allying with Neo Zeon, and Lakus was against it and is now fugitive. But the new Chief Committee National Defense is Ray, and Chien has no idea what Ray's thinking, but is going to stop his friend. And then Kira says that Lakus is currently protected, is being looked after by Atherin, so it's fine. And now here's Hibiki, and he's listening to everyone's story, and then Setsuko comes over. And she introduces herself, she's like, hi, I'm Hibiki, and blah blah blah. I'm Setsuko Ohara. I'm a sphere reactor, let's talk about it. I'm Hibiki Tenkawa, and she says, can I call you Hibiki-kun like the others? Yeah. He said, you can relax, I'm just a little bit older than you. He's like, I see. And then Mel comes over and is like, that's not it, Setsuko, he's blushing because of your looks. I guess you're just like any other boy, staring at all the pretty girls. I wasn't really. You can't hide it from me, I had a hunch you were attracted to older women. And then Suzune's like, internally he's like, well, I guess I'm an older woman too. And Randy's like, guess you're enjoying your youth, eh, Hibiki? I suppose? And it's just because I thought you were going to be a little more sensitive. I guess I was wrong. And Rand's like, well, yeah, after all, I'm his master when it comes to smiling. And Mel says, Hibiki's learning from my darling to be less inexpressive. And I guess Sir Rand would be the best teacher for that. Tetsuko. Yeah? I got something I want to learn from you too. And then Mel's like, could it be some love lessons from A to C? Cut it out, Mel. That joke won't work on Suzune. Sure, what is it? I heard from Chien that you were an Earth Federation Combat Research Department test pilot deal. Could you, like, coach me on my piloting skills? He said, well, I would have thought that you'd be a pretty good pilot if you're part of Z Blue. He's like, well, that's not enough. I need to be stronger. And you understand that it might be really difficult to do that? I'm ready. Well, I'm not as strong as Amuro, but I'm confident with my piloting skills. And I was also taught by my commander. Can you teach me then? If you managed to keep up with the Glory Star... The Glory Stars? The team I was in, it's point of pride. He says, please Setsuko, I've got something I need to protect as well. And then Rand's like, I guess you better start now, I'll be your sparring partner. And he says, I know I just asked for it, but I've actually got something to do, like, right now. And she's like, and that is? So lately Alto's been having nightmares and he's taken a little break. So now you mentioned it, I didn't see him in the hangar. And Vicky says, I'm going to stop by and check up on him. Not that I can help him, but... And it's like, alright, Vicky. Once that's settled, we can begin the training. Thanks, Setsuko. So, excuse me. Off he goes. Then Setsuko says, it's nice to see he cares about his friends. He says, yep. Z-Blue members have been a real treasure after he lost his family. And then she says internally, but I wonder, what's happening to Alto? And now... Alto. He's like, Cheryl, Ranka. He's like, Alto. Why is it always Cheryl and Ranka, not Ranka and Cheryl? What's that deal? I can't deal with it anymore. I'm leaving. Bye, Alto. Wait, what? Ranka! Ranka! Yeah, and then... Here we are, Wings of Hatred, Wings of Love, and then this is where MNeidengard says, it must have been a really bad dream, because... He's fucking got in his flight suit, got in his mech, launched out, and flying away going, Ranka! So everyone was like, what's up with Alto? Jeez. Mina thinks that he's lost his mind from too much stress. And Jeffrey says, we gotta stop him. Get ready everybody, but then unfortunately, invaders! Wah, 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 wah. So this is fucking balls. What a pile of shit. Like so few dudes. So hold up, Alto. What the fuck's going on? We gotta stop him, or the invaders are gonna get him. And then the invaders get him, but that snaps him out of it. Alto, you fucking idiot! Like, whoa, what's going on? What am I doing? Where am I? You're in the cockpit. Get over here. Focus or you'll die. Roger. And then Nono is like, what the fuck are these guys? Yeah, so Nono's like, whoa, what are these guys? He's like, focus, Nono. He's like, are these space monsters too? He's like, no, these are invaders. They're they're monsters from space, but they're not space monsters. Lado asks Chamber for what the deal is, and Chamber says that they're yeah. So Lado recognizes invaders, and Chamber says that they're in his data banks and they're highly dangerous monsters on a level with Hideuze. And then Lauren tells the Topless that they're part of the Baal. The 12,000 year antibody things, and everyone else is like, let's fucking murder all the Baals then, I guess. Let's go, let's fucking snap some invaders in too. And come on, Jeffrey. And then Jeffrey tells everyone to exterminate the invaders while protecting Alto. And Ozma thinks they'll attack the colonies or Earth afterwards. So let's go protect that guy. What's the SR point for this? Within 3 turns, defeat 10 teams and achieve max tactical combo at least once. Sure, sure, sure. Look at all these fucking rocks in space, though. I hate rocks in space. Rumor and Luca back at it again. Just get in them. And they'll go fast. I guess just way easier than having them jerk off in the rocks. And Chamber won't go anywhere. There is a portrait of her with the pizza in her mouth. So we've got to defeat 10 crews while also hitting 5 things. So I want to weaken them all and then have 1 unit blitz through a chunk of them. Yeah, like, seeing as we're not going to be shotting them, or even 2-shotting them. Bam, 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 bam. Jericho's just fucking gone. That was like, what, 3%? I'm pretty sure that was a very low percentage chance of that happening, and he died. So, there you go. Let's try that again, shall we? Fucking Jericho. guess this way then. Oh no, like I guess it is a really good chance to just fucking murder him. Just straight up. It's a bunch of bullshit in my opinion, but sure. Oh, I know exactly why. It's because he's got a C in space, because he's not in the space mode. So there you go. That's why he's fucking balls right now. And here's Roger. I suppose I cannot fulfill my duties against enemies that are unable to communicate. And here's Dorothy. In this case, you have no choice. Well then, now that I've received permission from Dorothy, I can now begin. No need to show mercy on those that have no heart or are unable to communicate. Big O! Action! Oh, I love the invader freak. Oh. It's me all the time. Every time I look at anime, I do that. Fucking cafe laughing like a 90-year-old woman. Movie de Kanka. No, don't yell and throw Spiky to stun the thingy, I think, the weird little fella. I'm not Cafe. Cafe has a really sad life. But everybody just dies and has bombs implanted in them and it's awful. Oh, look at all these nerds. Let's fucking go. Wahoo! Been waiting for you guys since the Eternity Flat. Let's go, invaders. You're nothing but a bunch of chump bugs. I'm back with my good buddy Luca. Webbook says, "Oh man, the Big O, how's he moving around in space?" And Twain says, "The same way everyone else is." And that's right, very carefully. Look at fucking Luca doing 6,000 damage. Luca's fucking good. I did it! I dodged it! I've missed you, Ryoma. I've missed you a lot. Luca does more damage than Ryoma because of the levels of support attack. So good. Oh, they didn't improve the cutting at all from Rengoku, that sucks. But AG said that Magna Mode isn't at full power, so I'm assuming that Setsuko and Crow aren't going to be at full power either, so they'll unlock more attacks. Like, Rangan's got to get the big murder move back, right, where he tears into him with the wrench. Oh, the topless should pay attention to the Getter Boys. Maybe they'll learn something about being old and cold. Hibiki's sitting there going, well, the topless say that adults suck, but Gundam says that adults suck and kids suck. So that's 2-1 in favour of adults sucking more than kids right now. And then Ryoma just cracks his knuckle and is like, good point, Ryoma. Kids are garbage. We looked into an alternate dimension where Shinji didn't have any friends, and I think kids and adults suck in that dimension too. Wow. Hyper Mega Launch. Yeah, like he doesn't like Camille doesn't have the big beam saber anymore again. Long beam rifle? Yeah, long beam rifle. Oh, the moon's out! Oh, you know what that means. You get to have fun with the fucking moon. You awful, awful turd children from space. Here I go, I'm Nono. I'm gonna attack you. And then Grooving Magic's really loud for some reason. So I'm gonna have to make a quieter Grooving Magic, I guess. Thank you very, very, very much for not hitting me. Groovy Magic being in it though means that nobody in America can watch this on YouTube because they fucking hate anybody listening to it. For some reason the music company decided that in America no one's allowed to listen to any music from Die Buster or Gunbuster. Because these guys are big tough dudes and I need them to attack everybody equally. I'm not confident in getting the SR point for this stage. Yeah.
怪獣相手にひるむはあった様じゃねえぞ。ミラクル魔球を受けてみない。
あれIt's so authentic. It's fine there. I want to find the manual, because I want to see which one of these options is make it just so the first song is the one that plays. I mean, the song's ending now, so that's fine. Like, this is the end. But I can at least like look right.
さあ、シンプルな強制とその応酬を始めるぞ。
Bum 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 bum. And yeah, like the PC port of Dragon's Dogma doesn't have the theme song in it, even though the theme song fucking is good. I don't know what a dangan is, but. So ALTO says some shit. It's like, oh, I don't know what's got into me, but what a weird dream. Oh, and then this idiot. Oh, it's also plus 5 SP, like it's, you don't do your turn, and then you get 5 SP back on top of the regular 5, so you get a total of 10 for the turn, and all the other shit, like it's good, good move. If the standstill and go twice didn't work while you were parked in the truck, it'd be real good. Put someone in a truck, drive the truck somewhere, and that person can then fly away. Beautiful. The downside, of course, is that you're not getting attacked or anything, probably. Because you're not going anywhere near the enemies on your first turn. Oh my god. Darren. Yeah, this is the first playthrough. How you doing, Grimer? I'm not confident that I'm going to get this stage's SR point. Oh, well, monster's playing later. Let's go. That's gonna really sting. Yeah. I'm actually gonna not attack because that's gonna be a free +1 combo gauge for the SR point. Yeah, now. Oh well, if she's gonna defend him anyway, might as well. And then she fucking dodges. I don't understand how this new world of defense support works. Pretty sure. Oh no, not gonna attack him again. Same reason. Ash to Ash is on Camille. Yeah, I saw it happen in I've seen it happen in Alpha and in because and there was even a comic about it where I think from A. Yeah, from A Advance where Domon, he goes, "Don't worry, I'll defend you." Jumps in front of someone and then he does the double image, so it just goes right through him and hits the other guy in the face, and he's like, "Oh." They were like, "You said you were gonna help me." He's like, "I did." But then in the OG, second OGs, and I'm pretty sure in Z2 as well, it just couldn't happen. It just doesn't happen. If somebody supports defense, they take it every time. Like, if it's not in second OGs, then in the 3 playthroughs of it, I've never seen it happen.
ホワイトドールの機動性なら
Like, remember, there is an OGs too. There's OGs and there's second OGs. That's what the PS3 one's called. Yeah, the truck will do a little bit. What's it called then, Gargrimer, other than Dai 2G, like Dai G Super Road Wars Original Generations? The second Super Road Wars Original Generations. Well, I can't read Japanese, so reading it is out, but as far as I know, it's called Dai 2G Super Road Wars Original Generations. And like anybody I've ever spoken to it about has always called it second OGs. But I mean, I guess everybody could be wrong. And I mean, I guess you could be really pedantic and be like, no, that's not what it's called, when everybody else I've ever spoken to it about calls it that, and you know what I'm talking about. But I mean, go ahead. No, that's fine. Like, I believe you. Like, I believe you that everybody, maybe it's just original generation, but everybody I've ever spoken to it big has always called it second OGs, and you know what I'm talking about, so it doesn't matter that it's wrong. But in that game, it's like the support defense thing, the dodging thing never happened, which was the original point of the thing we brought up. But like, I believe you. It's fine. It doesn't matter. You knew what I was talking about. Okay, so Cal's got a new cutting. Oh, and a new animation for the Structo disc. Yeah, the keep in luck thing. Like as far as I know, that only came in Z3. Oh, but you can keep the assault effect. Nice. I never noticed that because I never use that spell unless I'm gonna do a thing right then. Like, I've never precast that and gone, yeah, this is what I want to do. Well, if he's going to defend, that's fine too, but I'll just defend also. Nope. We'll defend.
そう簡単に当たるか。
いい動きねナイト君。
手を色獣の怖さを教えてやる。グレイブブレードオン。ジェニオフルアクセル。
And no kill, please. No kill. Nice. But yeah, like second OG, there's lots of weird things in it, and by weird things I mean like it's a more mechanically solid game than Z3 in like every way. Sure. Like I think it might be actually legit the best one, the best Super Robo Wars game. Like the animation quality across all units is really good. The mechanics are the tightest, the balance for SR points and everything else is just I think it just is all around the best one. I could put Chirico in the Space Dog, but I didn't know we were going to space, so okay, we got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we should be able to do it this turn. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Start with this one. Has anybody got? No, of course nobody's got two. Because we haven't actually taken anything out.
Ah, 分かっているよ。じっとしていてくれないか。
Nailed it. That wasn't as much damage as I was expecting, but that's because I'm used to C2 being the monster. So, yeah. Okay, so that's combo gauge up to 2.
目標はあれか。化け物退治も慣れている。存在は
That's up to 3. gotta move. Like here, I guess. Well, Luke was good. Come on, Ryoma. Yes! Okay, so that's up to 4? Okay, so we're up to 4. That'll be the next one then. What's her one? 3,400. Just to make sure. So please scale it. Yeah, some people think that the Chinese version could have English in it because it's got the ES, like, I don't know if you're talking about the same thing, but people noticed that the trailer has the ESRB logo in it. But that was also in BX as well. I think the nice beam saber shit. I think the big thing is that there are more people who speak traditional Chinese and English than Japanese and English. So it's more likely to get a fan thing, at least. Nice work. So we got the combo part. Now you just need to defeat 10 teams within 3 turns. This is turn 2, so